Oh, hey everybody, this is Troy Fullwood with Power of Paper Live 2018. And I was just, I picked up this paper the other day because it had a front cover saying Chasing Survival. And I thought to myself, how many business owners and real estate investors are simply trying to survive in their business every single day? And it got me to thinking, because we've got our annual Power of Paper event coming up here in just a little bit, at right around 30 days away, August 20th and 21st here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And it was really interesting because as I picked up this cover and I started looking at it, I went to the back of it in the classified sections, which was how we used to find deals in the real estate business 22 years ago when I got started. And it's amazing how much things have changed over 22 years, yet alone how much things have changed in the last 6 months in our industry. And the industry I'm talking about is the real estate note and debt investing industry, both performing and non-performing first lien mortgages on a nationwide basis. And I've seen so many changes in our business over the last 6 months. Everything from the way we use capital, to the way we find deals, to the type of skills that we have to now employ in order to close more deals. And it's one of the things that motivated me to write my best-selling book, Power of Paper. And if you haven't had a chance to get a copy of that, you can go to Amazon, you can grab a copy of it. Take a moment, leave a review. We've already got a 5-star rating going with that. People are amazed at the insight and the knowledge and the information that is even involved in that. And we're taking that book and we're making it a live event here in Scottsdale, Arizona in just a little bit over 30 days. And that event is called Power of Paper Live 2018. And we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be talking about, a couple of different things. Number one is I'm going to talk about how to increase the leads in your business. Because leads are the lifeblood of every business out there. If you don't have leads and customers, you really don't have a business, no matter how good your idea is, no matter how great your brand is, no matter how cool your logo is. If you don't have leads, you don't have a business. And then I'm going to talk about capital. Where we're getting capital nowadays, what banks are we working with, who are we selling deals off to, who are we buying deals from, and what that looks like. So we're going to be talking about capital and how you can gain access to it so that you can use that same capital to build your business. Then we're going to talk about the skills. What type of skills are needed in 2018 to succeed in the real estate note investing business? Every week I talk to so many amazing people that call into our office or email me asking me how they can grow their business. What kind of things do they need? Do they need to do it part-time or full-time? And the answer is yes, you need to do both part-time and full-time, depending upon what your goals are. I talk to people that are trying to just make a simple extra $1,000 a month. I talk to people that want to make $20,000 a month. And what I love about talking with all of these different folks and motivated entrepreneurs is the different goals and the different skills and the different tools and the resources that they have that they're investing into their business. And one of the things that I share with them is my journey from being a landscaper to Wall Street, which is the history of who I am. I started out as a landscaper 22 years ago. I was introduced to this industry by an attorney friend of mine. I spent $7,000 with him to learn the business over a 5-day period. And from that point on, I went on to close over $1 million worth of deals in the first 9 months of being in the business. And I did it the old school method. I did it, print media style. Thank goodness you don't have to rely on print media anymore. You can tap into the digital media environment that is readily available at your fingertips and my fingertips, which is exactly what we've done to increase our lead flow every single day. We now have a complete marketing funnel system that runs every day in our business that brings in a consistent flow of deals for myself and my staff to review and price out and purchase. And this is just talking about the onesie twosie deals. This isn't even talking about the portfolios and small portfolio trades that we're also involved in. So we've established continuity in our business. That's one of the things that we've improved upon over the 22 years. Now, some of that has been technology advancements and things of that nature. The easeability, the simplicity of it have all come into play, which are things that we as business owners and entrepreneurs can tap into now, whereas before we weren't able to do those kinds of things. And we can get away from things like print media, okay? So that's one of the things that we've done. With that, shortly after I got started in the business and accomplished, $1 million worth of deals in the first 9 months, I was introduced to capital. A bank contacted me. They extended me a $500,000 line of credit about the 18-month mark in the business. And to be honest with you, I didn't even start using that until about the 30th month in the business, because I didn't really understand how to use it. I didn't know how to use it. Hey, thank you so much for $500,000. But now there's a responsibility to that capital. How do I use this? How do I protect myself? How do I protect the institution that I'm borrowing the money from? How do I use that to grow my business? And what does that look like? Well, things have changed a lot in 22 years. The capital markets are much different. The investors are much different. The lines of credit are much different. The buyers are different. The sellers are different. And so understanding how all of that is intertwined from one deal to another is imperative to increasing your closing ratios, increasing your profits, and ultimately growing your business. That's imperative to understand. And then we've got step 3, which is skills. What kind of skills are you coming to this business with? Are you looking at it as a hobby? Are you looking at it as a business? Are you looking for short-term, long-term? Are you looking to grow your net worth? Are you looking to grow your cash flow? What type of goals do you have in mind will determine what kind of skills you're going to need in order to make those things happen. Now, to be honest with you, I'm a person that likes to stay inside the lines, okay? Meaning that I have been focused for 22 years on first lien, residential, performing, and non-performing loans. That's our focus. That's what we spend 99% of our time doing, is focusing in on that. Do we do the occasional commercial? Absolutely. Do we do the occasional second lien? Absolutely. But those are really not things that we go after, primarily because the market that I just shared with you, the first lien performing and non-performing markets, are the largest markets available to us, meaning more fish, more profit, okay? If you're going to go fishing, you want to make sure you're fishing in a pond that's got fish in it. If that pond is dried up and there's no fish, no matter how good you are as a fisherman, you're not going to catch any fish. The beautiful thing about that is that that market is constantly growing. It's constantly changing. It's constantly renewing inventory. Inventory is getting paid off. New inventory is coming into the marketplace. How do you position yourself in that? Where do you place yourself in that big picture opportunity? Where do you put yourself into that place? And that's key to know, so that you can be the gatekeeper of deals and deal flow into your business that grows your business, increases your revenue, increases your profit, and ultimately changes your lifestyle into providing more freedom and more opportunity for your family. So this is what we're going to be talking about here in Scottsdale, Arizona on August 20th and 21st. It's a 2-day event. It's a working event. This is not a theory-based event. I don't have a ton of guest speakers coming in to speak. I myself will be doing 95% of the speaking at this event. I've got one person that's coming in, and that one person is my SEO guy, my website guy. And we're going to show you guys how to build your own funnel system that produces leads for you every single day, that will provide a consistent flow of opportunity. And I'm not talking about IFTTT type software. This is a funnel system that we have brought into place. So he'll be coming in and sharing with you guys exactly what they're doing for us, and that you can go out and duplicate it for yourself. As a matter of fact, before you leave the event, we're going to have the wheels in motion for that to happen for you, so you don't leave empty-handed. Because we know the number one thing that you're going to need to grow your business is leads. The capital, I've already got that lined up. I can point you in that direction and who those people are, who those players are. And then the skill set, we're going to talk about what kind of skills you need to have, what kind of tools you need to have, what kind of resources you need to have. Not only are we going to talk about it, but we're going to equip you with it. I'm peeling back the layers of our business. I'm going to break it down in a 2-day gathering that we're going to go step by step exactly what I do in our business every single day. That allows me to grow the business every year, and then all you have to do is implement it, take it, implement it, and grow your own business. Now, like I said, this is not a theory-based type event. This is a action-oriented event. This is a workshop. We will be doing work because we are building a business. Okay, those are key elements to this. One of the things that's always very upsetting for me is seeing people go to other events where all they talk about is theory. And so people leave and they don't have the tools and resources to go and actually implement those things into their business once they get back home. That's not going to happen. You're not going to experience this when you come to Scottsdale, Arizona on August 20th and 21st and spend time with myself, my staff, my team. We're going to be networking with you. We're actually going to be getting together the evening before the event to do a mixer and network, do a meet and greet so that we break the ice early on, because we're going to hit the ground running first thing in the morning with a series of events that you're going to have to do. Now, here's the beautiful thing about it. Me and my staff, we're going to walk you step by step through the process of creating your lead generation system. Then we're going to walk you through, okay, these are the players that we play with. These are the capital people that we work with. These are the go-to people. These are the ones that have unlimited checkbooks to help you buy deals or to buy deals from you or to JV with you. These are the players that are going to be that you want to have in your back pocket. Then we're going to get into the skill set, okay? And what are the key ingredients that you need? You know, oftentimes, prior to getting in this business, I was involved in the golf course industry. And one of the things I learned about golfing, because I worked with Ben Crenshaw and Tom Weiskopf and Jay Morrish and several other well-named professionals in the industry, was that in a bag of golf clubs on the PGA Tour, you can only have 14 golf clubs. Okay? I also learned that there's only 6 basic shots in the game of golf. Overall, there's 6 basic shots in the game of golf. And every single shot that a professional golfer makes is a modified version of one of those 6 shots with one of those 14 clubs. Now, what allows the professional to make the cut on Friday evening in a tournament is how well they've used those 14 clubs on those 6 basic shots throughout the first 36 holes of the tournament. That's what determines who makes the cut and who doesn't make the cut at the end of the day. The question is, have you mastered those 14 clubs? Have you mastered those 6 basic shots? And are you going to make that cut on Friday night to make the turn so that you can get into contention on Saturday and Sunday and potentially win the tournament? Those are the things that you need to understand. That's the mindset that we're going to be building upon when here at Power Paper 2018 here in Scottsdale, Arizona on August 20th and 21st. Those are the things that we're going to equip you with. There's some key basic elements to this business. And when you master those key elements, your business will be solid and it'll grow every single year for you. If you don't master those key elements, it's not going to be solid, and you will flounder in the space of being a wholesaler in the note business or an investor in the note business. And we don't want to see that happen to anybody. There's no reason for it to happen. People often ask me, Troy, why do you teach this industry? Why do you teach this business? It's simple. We're in a $1.9 trillion industry. That's just seller financing. That doesn't even count the institutional opportunities. And that's just in the performing space. The non-performing space is a $400 billion opportunity. That's another branch of the industry. The point being is there's so much opportunity that there's no way that one individual or even a sizable group of individuals could ever own all of that product. To give you an idea of what $1 trillion is, to give you the overall size of the $1.9 trillion seller financed industry, if I was to hand you $1 every single second, it would take me 35,000 years to hand you $1 trillion. If you don't believe me, Google it, okay? Google it. It's a fact. That's how big $1 trillion is. And the funny part about it is, if that most people just had an extra $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 a month, that would be life-changing for them. And that's the kind of stuff, that's the kind of resources and tools that we're going to equip you with to accomplish those types of goals. I can't make any promises. There's no guaranteed results here. This is simply equipping you with the right tools and resources and the roadmap to make that happen for you by simply coming to Power Paper Live 2018 here August 20th and 21st in Scottsdale, Arizona. Simply go down to the link below this, go down to the button, grab your spot. We don't have a huge venue, okay? We've got a venue that holds, I believe, around 50 people. Not that we're trying to eliminate people out of it, but simply we like an intimate setting so that we can work with people one-on-one and in group environments to make sure that they're truly getting the most amount of value out of our events. This is an annual event. Last time I did this live was in May of 2017, okay? That was the last time I did this live. So it's well over a year. We're going to be doing it here in August, so it is an annual event. I won't be doing this again for another year. So if you say, hey, Troy, I'm going to catch the next one, the next one's 12 months from now. And waiting 12 months is the difference between making an extra 6 figures this year and losing 6 figures this year. The choice is simply yours. And that's the simplicity of it. I was trying to think of something clever to say, but I don't really have anything clever to say. It's just that simple. It's just that straightforward. It's just that vanilla. That's the difference. That's the choice you're making. If you say no to coming to our event here in Scottsdale, you're saying, Troy, I'm not interested in an extra 6 figures over the next 12 months. I don't have the time to go there. I don't want to spend the money to go there. I want this. I want this. Well, okay, that's fine. That's a choice, and we respect everybody's choice in the matter. But where I'm going to be on August 20th and 21st, I'm going to be here in Scottsdale, Arizona, in a room with committed investors that are looking to grow their business by increasing their leads, gaining access to more capital, and learning the skill sets that apply here in 2018 that are ultimately, when they're put together like a fine golf swing, success will happen. And success continues to happen over and over again, because now you've got a model that consistently performs and produces leads for you in your business every single day. If you follow our recipe, it will create success for you. We're going to be doing that on August 20th and 21st here in Scottsdale, Arizona. We've got an amazing hotel, amazing venue with great room rates for everybody. We're going to be inside. I know people say, well, it's hot in Phoenix in the summertime. You're right, it's hot, but we're not going to be holding this event out in the parking lot. We're actually going to be in the building, in a room, AC blasting, and us getting down to business and growing your business for you. The lifeblood of any business, like I said, is leads. If you don't have leads, you don't have a business. And we're going to make that happen. We're going to introduce you to capital. We're going to introduce you to things that are going to help you grow your business exponentially. And we're going to increase your skill set so you can close more deals, understand what you have, and be able to set together a plan that keeps you between the rails. We don't want people going off on tangents. There's no reason for it. We're going to show you how to focus in the pond that has the most amount of fish, the most amount of opportunity that's going to create the biggest paydays for you on a consistent basis. We're going to do that Power Paper Live 2018 here in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. Go down to the link below this video, sign up, grab your spot. Like I said, we have a room that holds a solid 50 people in the room by the time we bring in AV and all that other stuff. And so once it's sold out, it's sold out. There's nothing I can do about it. We can't get more space or do any of those things that I'm aware of at this time because we had a set rooms area. So that being said, thanks so much for taking time to hear what I had to share with you today. Once again, we look forward to seeing you here in Scottsdale, Arizona on August 20th and 21st. We're going to do a little mixer the evening before as a meet and greet. I'll be at the hotel. We'll be there talking with everybody, meeting everybody. We want to get the ball rolling early because first thing in the morning, we're going to get down to business and building your business with you. With that being said, have an amazing day. Have a great week. Take care. God bless. Bye now.